So you can really see here, right? So from right through the top of your body to your your toes, stress can affect you, right? So it can lead to things like feeling irritable, anxiety, depression, headaches, insomnia. And the one that I want to focus on, so of course you can see all of the challenges that you'll see with your health, right? So heartburn can often be a sign for some of you. In the chat, guys, for those of you who are participating live or who might be watching on replay, can you guys, if you'd like to share, have a little bit of a reflection on what is it that affects you the most? So do you, is it, some people have really frequent nosebleeds, sometimes migraines. I definitely notice for me, and again here a moment of vulnerability, for me it's usually that really flat, I wouldn't call it depression, but it's definitely feelings of not being able to feel excited about things that I would normally get excited about. That's how stress affects me. I definitely get stomach and digestive issues, and I can often see changes to my period as well if I'm in that stress state. It was really interesting doing this because I was like, I've been working really hard lately, and there was a few warning signs. I was thinking, you need to just pull the pin a little bit, Dani. So have a little think. I'm just going to come over to the. Someone said that they can often lose their eyesight, okay, when you get really stressed, okay, or it affects your eyesight. That's a really interesting effect, and it can, because obviously there's neural challenges there, right? So one of the ones that I want to draw your attention to tonight is basically our digestion and our metabolism. So what the result or the effect of stress on those two things, because obviously there's a number of things that we could talk about tonight, but I thought these two were the most impacted by stress and the ones that you will see and feel very obviously. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what happens under stress. So under stress, our liver produces extra blood glucose or extra blood sugar, because our liver can actually make its own, even if you're having a very low carb diet, under a stressful situation or in a stressed environment, your body will actually, your liver can produce its own glucose. Okay, it's called gluconeogenesis. And it's designed to give you a boost of energy. But of course, under chronic stress, those glucose levels are going to remain elevated. And so we know that chronic stress can lead to type 2 diabetes if that stress remains unchecked. You get that rush of hormones, that fast-paced breathing, and an increased heart rate can also give rise to digestive issues, as we're going to talk about. So you're likely to experience things like heartburn, or acid reflux, thanks to a rise in stomach acid. You're also more likely to, it's going to change the way that food moves through your digestive tract, so it can slow down or it can speed up. So you can either have really loose bowels, so have sort of diarrhea, or it can go the other way and end up quite bound up or quite constipated. And you can also experience nausea, vomiting, and or even just a stomach ache. And that's often, for me, my stomach is very much my crutch, or crutch point, if you like.